Welcome back to the HYNDS 2015 Touch Nationals, live from Bruce Pullman Park. With one final down, Canterbury have won the under-21 men's grade against Counties Manukau. We're on to the open women's final, which will be contested by Counties Manukau and Waikato. Tony Spranger's here at your service, and I'm joined now by my partner in crime, the veteran George Junker. Good to have you here, mate.
Oh, thanks, Tony. It's great to be here. It's going to be a brilliant final here. Everyone's worked really hard to get here, and it's been a great tournament so far. Looking for the action.
So Waikato's gone the hard route to make this final, having to play that extra game in qualifying against Auckland to get here, whereas Counties only played one game today. Onto the team list: Enosa, Woodhouse, Flyger, Davis, Jameson, Tukarangi, Flynn, Paul, Nathan, Watane, Hiku, Raya, Kolose, Waka, Watani and Olivia Chapman rounds out the Counties Manukau squad. The Waikato team: Alana Ashwell, Ani Nock, Fitiora, Gray, Lillian Pompey, Mary Nock, Hawkeye, Turner, Tote, Berryman, Isles, Pua Phillips, Kira Pinnell and Leonie Keith. And the upcoming matches here after this open women's final, which I'm sure will be great. The open mixed final will be contested after this, followed by the big game, open men's final. So as we're building up to this game here, Counties Manukau will have the tap off. George, what do you think is going to be the deciding factor in this game?
Well, Counties, mate, I think they're in the box seat at the moment. They've been performing very well all tournament, all ready for action. But saying that, Waikato have been here many times, so they are ready for action.
Well, that's right. Counties there coming in as favourites, having won this encounter last time, but Waikato definitely have a pedigree in being in finals like this. Over the years, Waikato have contested many open women's finals. The experience in this team is still right here.
Yeah, there's a lot of youth in the Counties that are coming through. If they can hold their tempo throughout and composure, it's going to be an exciting match. There's a lot of experience in that Waikato team. It'll be good to see them in action with all their ex and present New Zealand players ready for battle.
That's right, George. Well, we're awaiting tap-off here any minute now. The traditional 2-minute music is playing. You can probably hear that on screen. Less than 30 seconds to go. Counties Manukau versus Waikato, the Open Women's Final 2015 HYNDS Touch Nationals. And we're off. Counties Manukau first position of the ball. They'll look to drive right up to the 5-metre line and get a good position.
Tony, when we look into the middle of the field, we've got the legendary referee Dave Kapua setting up to lead the way. We've got the top-class referees out there for this high-intensity match.
That's right. Counties Manukau here. Inside ball. He's ruled the touch here. That was touch and go there. Very close.
Mate, that was a nice move. Backdoor play with the inside. Looking wide again.
Plenty of options there. They had to go for that on the last. Killing it over in that corner as well makes it difficult for Waikato to attack.
Yeah, it was a couple of nice attacking plays there, but equally on defence. Waikato had it and locked it in defensively.
Now Waikato, good yards here, right down into an attacking position. That's Pompey there. Gives off. Pompey would be dummy half now as well. Looks to go straight through. Long pass. One-on-one here. Man on. Well defended there. Oh, well, George, when you have man on defence there, there's a lot of pressure, just one-on-one, no system to rely on.
Yeah, you don't want to be left on your own out there. The skill level's too good these days. A lot of steppers, so with a lot of policies, you're backing your rest of your teammates up with a shot or something, so you're not left out there on your own. The
last thing you want to do is get waxed here in the national final, that's right.
Especially with the coverage going, mate. I've been in that predicament before and I always got reminded about it.
Well, hopefully Waikato will be reminding their supporters about their win today. They really battled hard to get here, defeating Auckland 4-2, I believe, in the qualifying match to come here. Auckland somewhat favoured to make this final here, so Waikato would really want to win that game and really push on with that momentum and take this title. Waikato here, just running out that set.
It's a bit of a seesaw battle just to start off with. It's what we expected. They're in the grind already. No one's giving an inch.
Both teams just feeling each other out, right?
Exactly.
So to speak.
No errors. Oh, there we go. There's the first error of the match there. Just a sideways dump, I think it was.
Not quite square, right, George?
I think
constitutes a turnover.
Got to make sure your torso's facing the touchdown line there to make sure it's a nice roll ball or plant ball.
So number 7 there for Waikato, that's Robina Hokai. I've seen her at many tournaments over the years. She'll play dummy half here, give it straight back to Ashwell.
Yeah, she's pretty heavily wrapped up there. Hopefully you're all right for the World Cup coming up in April.
Gives that long. Could be a touchdown. I think that's going to be ruled forward more likely.
No, touch number 6. Very close play there.
Well, George, as we were talking about in the under-21 final, that long pass there was really neutralised by that wind. It was really hard to throw that and keep that pass backwards.
Yeah, it's looking like the wind's blowing, so the left to right is more favourable. Passing right to left into the wind's going to be a hard factor for both teams.
Okay, Counties here with an attacking chance. Maybe better serve there to run it infield rather than out to the wing. Well covered there. Waikato were all over that option.
Waikato resetting. Hard driving it. It's a frantic pace already there, Tony. I'm pretty impressed.
That's right, you expect that fast pace and that physicality out of the 21s and the open men's and mix, but it's underrated how physical and fast the women's game is these days.
Oh, you'll see it with the last 4 touches, mate. It's a shame it's court touch. It's almost like we should change the name to push.
That's right, George. We've seen a few people tumble here. It's definitely not for the faint of heart taking it in there.
Here we go with a good scoop.
Good
Takes
scoop
on
there
the
in the open. Drone pass, what's that called, George, there?
Yeah, I think it was a touch there. It was a nice dive from the midfield player.
Good recovery there from the Counties defender as the scooper looked to streak away. So still no touchdowns here. 0-0 here in the Open Women's Final here at 2015 Nationals. Counties Manukau versus Waikato.
Nice drive there by Lovey, taking it up, setting the direct platform for them. Here we go.
Here we
Could be
go.
looking for a power scoop. There it is inside.
Oh,
extra,
good holes.
Extra. Boom. There we have it, guys. The first touchdown, first blood.
First touchdown in the match there. Charlotte Davis for Counties Manukau. Great hands there. Transferred through 4 pairs of hands there. Outstanding. That's the opener here. Counties Manukau 1, Waikato 0 in the Open Women's Final.
Great start from Counties. Can they back it up? The 60 seconds is very crucial after a touchdown.
As we come here for the replay, we just see those quick hands there. The savers come, try and cut that off, but the hands are just too slick. Really impressive.
Exactly, Tony. What you'll notice, viewers out there, you'll see a lot of tries opening up at the outsides, and you'll wonder why there's no winger there. And like I said earlier, there's a lot of saving and shutting going on just to defend with 2 players instead of 1, because if you leave your middles isolated, the steppers are that good these days. 1-on-1, it's a hard act to follow.
Well, Waikato now, great attacking position here on the 5, a whole set to attack, a recount of sorts. With the penalty, see what they can come up with. Setting in the midfield, taking it out to the link play. Number 4, that was Holly Gray. Gets it back. Takes the middle out to the link for the quickie. Looks back in. Well covered there, second phase on, surely. Well, that's great quick defence there from Counties Manukau. Actually forced the touch and pass there by getting up on the dummy half before they could get it off the ground. Now Counties really want to consolidate their position on the lead 1-0. They want to get into their half and put some pressure on. That's a good touch there from Kara Pinal, cutting off that momentum. Once again, Counties going direct. Nice hard drives. I'm sure they're looking for a power scoop off the back. And no, so passing out, looking for the options back in midfield. They made it all the way to the 5. Must be the final because they're not looking to set. They're keeping it alive, looking long to the corner. Looking long there. Right idea with the winger in space, but really the execution just has to be either flat or backwards with that pass, and that's just going to be difficult, as we've said many times with that wind today. It's just blowing. It's blowing left to right on your screen here, what you're watching. So it's just picking the ball up and it's making it float in the air. Oh, nice play. Nice movement. And this girl's got some wheels. Number 5, putting on the pace. Pompey again, working the middle. She'll play dummy half now. Picks up on the toucher, works her, looks back in, stop starts, flicks it out. Nice defence by Counties. Takes the 6th touch. So not many touchdowns in this match so far, just the one. Counties Manukau leading 1-0 over Waikato here in the Open Women's Final. About 7 or 8 minutes have gone, just under 10 minutes let's say, and Still a lot of good inventive attacking play and good defence as well, keeping that score low.
In dummy half, we have Jean Walker. She's a pivotal player in this team with experience, New Zealand Open Women's. Number 14 with the ball, setting up.
Drops
Very
off,
cool
double
head.
round.
Long ball, looking for it. Dives in the corner. Rochelle Tamaru from the sideline. Our lady in white calling the shots. Sees the forward pass.
Outstanding dive there from Hiku for Counties Manukau out on the wing there. Deserved the touchdown, but a great defensive play as well. Waikato there takes the scope, had to adjust her hat first. Holly Gray.
Once again, Waikato going direct through the middle, driving it up, trying to catch these middles off field, tiring them out, usually setting up for a power scoop play.
Couple of touches up the sleeve here to work a play. Goes to the scoop, the fence has got that covered, I think. Will she go straight through? Just needed to find a option there to link up to. That's playing with the ball, but it's also playing without the ball is something, a huge skill really that good teams can exploit. So just under 9 minutes gone here, just the one touchdown here still. Counties Manukau 1 over Waikato 0 in the Open Women's Final.
Oh, nice scoop by Anosa.
There's the play through there on that first defender, but the second defender has made the 5 metre mark, so the touch counts.
Yeah, she's one lady to watch for, Michaela, with that power scoop. She's been working on it. I think she's looking like she's New Zealand contention for the World Cup.
I think so. I've been watching. She's had a good tournament, as have the whole Counties team. They've looked really good. Great ball there. Looking for options. There's none there. Maybe a better serve to take it infield, but Waikato, some good yards there. They are looking dangerous. They haven't scored yet.
Yeah, it's only right at the moment. It's a power struggle. Everyone's trying to get up on each other, so they're working through the grind, just to try and wear each other out. You've noticed that some nice, hard, direct touches in there, punishing drives up the middle, working the defence, hopefully to create a hole.
Do you feel as if this this grind of a play now, the rewards will come later on?
Oh, definitely, and it's going to suit counties because having one less game going into the finals today is going to work in their favour. So have Waikato got the guts to guts it out with this grind.
Now Waikato here, they'll split, ball straight back, have a step, second phase here if they want it. They'll settle back.
Some great D from Charlotte there, holding off, not getting sucked in for the shut there. They couldn't get her on the second phase.
Just knock it dummy half. We'll go straight through. Could be a touchdown there. A penalty is given to Counties Manukau, in fact. Oh, a bit of a bobble there. That could have been a momentum turner. Turns into a good yards.
Look at that, 15 yards off one hit. Half the field on 2 hits. Here comes another punishing drive. That's 3.
And that's that fatigue you're talking about, right, George?
Exactly, mate. Exactly.
Not just the 2 games today, but it's the several games over all 3 days.
Jean Walker setting a power scoop. Number 8 with the step back,
Straight
looks
through,
long.
links up.
With the winger.
Winger will
16.
score that.
Beautiful hands, beautiful hands. Merirangi Poor. Watch out for this girl. She's been hot all tournament. She's been hot secondary school nationals and the under-17s taking a title there. Watch her in the World Cup, mate. I'm sure she'll be there.
Well, why have one when you could have 2? That's 2-0 for Counties over Waikato. Olivia Chapman there, the winger. Good pick up there off the scoop. Full stretch there. Grabs it, puts it down. No problem with the grounding. Counties Manukau 2-0 over Waikato in the Open Women's Final.
And that's what we said, Tony. The grind is going to work against Waikato. All that hard defence with the direct drives is going to work for Counties in some way. There we go, nice little play.
We can see Waikato here. If they're going to battle with 2 games today played already, this is their 3rd game of the day. Want to take the opportunities here when they're in the red zone. Straight back.
Nice choppers. Nice positioning by the winger. Had to come in to shut the players, but positioned herself very well to get in the middle of the ball and the winger.
That's right. Manning those passing lanes. We saw that in the under-21 finals. The Counties defenders were manning those passing lanes well. 2 intercept tries in that game.
There, a bit of open play running there.
Counties woman on the outs. Counties woman there getting a overlap on the outside, but decides to take it in, settle the play.
I tell you what, Tony, that's why the touch woman from the touch nationals are very well sought after in the 7th circuit. Look how physical it is out there. These girls can handle that. They got the ball skills to pass on the run. Speedsters, speeds demons, got it all. Get a few more tackles in them and they're solid, mate.
That's right, there's the pace, the fitness, but then there's the ball skills as well. Some of the ball skills here you see from the women are outstanding, A+.
If you look to the sevens team, you'll look at, there'll be about 50% that are elite touch players, and they get their ball scores from this game. Having that and getting a few tackles in there, it's not going to do us wrong when it comes to Rio, mate.
Not at all. You'd say they'll go in as favourites, surely. 30-metre long ball, I could see that in the Olympics. I can't see some countries doing that.
It's just come second fiddle to these ladies.
So counties now, 2-point buffer over Waikato. Looking to drive out of the territory.
Here it is, Lovey taking it up.
Number 2, Lovey Woodhouse.
Here's Charlotte, number 4. Nice power scoop. Merirangi going through again. Is she onside or offside?
Just give off to the winger there. Merirangi-Paul has gone through, looking for the ref's decision on this play. Penalty offside.
They got to watch that girl, mate. She's on fire.
Yes, number 8 for Counties Manukau. Paul has already shown herself to be one of the key weapons in this game offensively. So now Davis gets it straight back. Davis. Good mention there on the pass. That was on, but well defended.
I'll tell you what, Tony, Ali Tobias must have been very busy over this weekend to look after the Waikato girls, to keep them in shape and on the field. They've got a lot of bandages out there. Looking long.
Good step back there on the winger. She's got it down 3-0 to Counties Manukau.
Beautiful step back. Couldn't have done it better yourself, Tony.
Oh, maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
New Plymouth boys. I remember the day, mate. Secondary school finals.
Yeah. Why did we come second? All right, waiting for the replay. Here it comes here. There's a long ball. One-on-one with the winger. There's that man on. Awesome step off the right foot there.
So close. Shut was just a fraction of a second late, which let the try go in. Back to the game.
Back to the game here. Waikato's on attack.
Number 4, Holly setting up. The rock in the team, setting the platform. Goes in Holly. Nice strong play ball.
Great there.
Nice
scoop. Off the ground.
Looking
Open
long.
man. Oh.
Ooh, so close.
That's Kira Pennell there. Did well to try and reel that ball in, but it was always going to be a bit too high there. Defender was all over her as well.
Yeah, Kira, she's a young talent that's gone a long way. I remember when she was playing in the Trans-Tasman Under-21 Mixed. Title holders against Australia. Won the series 2-1. Great mantelpiece for her.
Great defending as well. You've got to stay nice and tight without holding the player. Acting as a backpack of a sort. Ball to ground there. That's an unforced error. I haven't seen many of them from counties in this match. So Waikato, 30-metre piggyback on the field. They want to try and get into that territory now. 15 minutes gone now. Waikato down by 3 touchdowns to 0. But as we saw in the under-21 men's final, Canterbury actually trailed by 3 themselves and ended up winning the game by 1. So all to play for. And a lot of action here left to go. Waikato here takes the split. Wide ball, long ball, could score off this. Oh, nice check there. And that's number 2.
I want to see that again, Tony.
Only
that
knock.
was brilliant.
That's only knock there. He's taking the inside ball. And what it's all about there, it's not about passing the ball, it's about following your own pass, making yourself an option after you've passed the ball, and that's what she's done there.
She's getting a bit tired.
So here comes the replay, George.
Nice long ball. Good 20-metre pass to hit the wing, and the winger to see the pass on the inside. There was nothing the winger on defence could do there. Beautiful play. It was too hard for the link to go over and shut and then get back to recover to help out her winger.
That's right. Usually it's all about the middles making the plays, but the winger there showing some good ball skills. Wingers are people too.
You were a winger once?
Once upon a time. Now Davis here for Counties Manukau, looking to extend that 3 touchdown lead. Davis there looking to just get that pass close to the ground and force it, but Waikato defence all over that, 2 defenders. And you have to make the ball available really, and that's just a silly penalty. It's a piggyback for Waikato, another 20 metres.
Yeah, let's see if Counties hold in here. I'm just looking at some stats here, mate. The Counties team, half the team are under 18. Amazing at open women's level. That's phenomenal to have such a young team.
That is amazing. Waikato here, good drive. So we could see this Counties team here in Nationals for years to come, really. And now Pompey for Waikato, and Knock. Not good, Pompey.
There's the quickie.
Look to scoop through.
Back.
Well defended, but illegally defended according to the referee.
Gene Waka read that. Unfortunately, the referee saw it different.
Now Pinnell, Pompey. Splits to the right, Pompey gives it straight back.
Ooh, nice step.
Second phase on if they want it.
Beautiful shot there by Lovey.
Pompey again dominating the ball in this set. And now a knock.
Oh, work in the middles there. No dump. Everyone's expecting the dump, and they kept it alive with sort of like a little move step or a pop out.
Well, near the end of the first half here, really Counties just want to consolidate this 3 touchdown lead. You don't want to give up a touchdown right before half time. That's definitely a momentum killer, isn't it, George?
Oh, exactly, mate. They're in the box seat, like I said. They should be fitter at the moment with having 1 game less for the road to the final. Here we go with the power scoop.
Another phase here. Draw and pass, good long ball.
The old right to left in the wind. It's always a hard one.
Not long at all now in the first half of the Open Women's Final here at HYNDS 2015 Touch Nationals here at Bruce Pullman Park. The weather's cleared up a lot. There's still a bit of wind here, but the skies are reasonably blue as Counties look to hold on to that 3-0 lead that they've got.
Yeah, Tony, we're very lucky at this precise moment. We've been through 4 seasons in 1 day. It's been raining, it's been blowing. Anybody think we've been in Wellington? We've still got the wind here.
Half-time siren if you can hear that at home. And that'll be the end of the first half. Counties 3, Waikato 0.
Hold your horses, Tony.
One more play, sorry George.
Always got to play the penalty out. 16 looking for the gap, goes for it. There we go.
Apologies for that, you can't end the half on a penalty as we know. So, wrapping up this first half here, Counties 3, Waikato 0, and the Open Women's Final. Sorry about that, Counties 3, Waikato 1. I've just been informed by my erstwhile assistants.
Mate, I think I better send you back to New Plymouth boys there. Do your mathematics right.
Just a reminder again that at the conclusion of this game, we'll have the presentations for our 35 men, 30 women, and 50 men. So those teams.
Both teams deserving a well-earned break.
Well, highlight to the first half here, George. 5th minute.
Drives in hard, gets them on the back foot, pulls her in. Mate, you can't teach that flick on under pressure with the shot coming at you that hard.
That's that chemistry, that's that training.
Well done, ladies.
8
well
minutes
done.
in. Another try for Counties Manukau. This time on the wing, great finish.
Exactly what Gordon Titchens likes, those long balls. Seeing a woman pass that good, he'll be passing on that information to the Sevens coach.
11 minutes in, and this is Counties Manukau's 3rd try. Good footwork there, gets in the open, just needs to link up.
Merirangi once again, like I said, watch out for her. Don't give her an inch, because she'll take the mile.
And Waikato, they got one back. 14 minutes in.
Here we go. Check out the distance on this pass. A minimum of 15 metres. Mate, check that out. 10 out of 10 dive. Eat your heart out, Greg Laganis. So close. Look at the distance these ladies are throwing. Have you seen anything like it? Here we go, back inside ball. Beautiful.
So there we go. That was Waikato's try. Sorry, touchdown. Sorry. Just there, following your pass. Really, keeping yourself available.
Players referee, 30 seconds. Players referee, 30 seconds.
Can you hear me? We probably need to get our screen fixed. That's real.
We can't see.
Can't see anything.
Here we go, Tony. Back into the action. Waikato with the tap off. 3-1. Waikato ready for action.
3-1. Yes, that's right, George. Waikato trail by 2. As we saw in the under-21 men's final,
Look at the
Canterbury
movement.
came back. 3 touchdowns down. That's Pompey there.
Nice reading by Counties. Waikato coming off with a tap off move. Unfortunately, Counties read it.
Playing the middle, number 10 for Waikato. It's Berryman.
Keeping the ball alive, trying to capture the
Berryman
defender
again.
on the 5 metre.
Centralises play. Pompey. Looks for a scoop. Looks to go through. Options.
Oh, there we go. No touch called.
Touchdown, Waikato, surely. Ref takes the 2 steps. That's when you know it's on. Touchdown there, Waikato, and they're now back within striking distance, 3-2.
You wouldn't see that often. Jean Walker missing the touch. Very close, very honest lady. Told the ref straight away that she missed it. That's what this game's about, mate.
No one likes a phantom, do they, George?
Exactly. You get remembered for life, mate. If you ever get caught,
Possibly a touch's worst crime.
definitely touches worst crime. Ever done one, mate?
Oh, I wouldn't tell you about it.
You better not have. I'll lose respect in you, mate.
Oh, no way. No way. You know me. All right. Back with Counties on attack here. Now only their lead has been cut to 1. That's Davis. Looks to go back. Davis here, opportunity if she wants it. Well defended.
You couldn't have asked for a better start from Waikato getting back in the game. It's only 1 touchdown in it, Tony.
That's not much at all, really. 1 good attacking play, 1 piece of inspiration, and you're right back level.
Like a freight train, Holly driving there beautifully. Getting into dummy half there, looking out.
Is that momentum? They'll want to scoop off this momentum.
Flicks back in. Number 1, the power scooper. Looks for it. Goes for it. Nicely read there by Tori Colosse. She's got wheels to burn, man. I wouldn't put any money on anyone burning here today. Athletics champ. Got all the goods in the cupboard there.
Well, we want to see her. Would love to see her open up, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I saw her the other day.
And intercept
at the
something
Junior
like that.
Nationals. Merirangi feeding out. Was it knocked down?
Ref calls no recount. Didn't play at it.
She was in a good position to call that one. Here we go. Direct again.
Couple of minutes into the second half here now. Counties 3, Waikato 2. Only 1 touchdown in it now. This is a great women's final following up from our 21 men's final, which was very close to fair. It went to a drop-off. Canterbury winning that.
Nice uses of the ball there, Waikato, to gain some extra yardage there. I think they got a couple of touches up their sleeve. Not their skeeve.
Long pass there. Probably covered by the defender. Looks to split. They want to centralise this. 5th and final. That's a turnover.
Merirangi with a quick dump. Gets direct again. Nice strong rucking. Beautiful number 12. Here we go, Lovey. She's a powerhouse. She's been in this game for many years. It knows what finals football is all about. New Zealand 30 women's in the Super Trans Tasman. Coming late to the New Zealand team, was always a star, was with the open mix, went on to the 30 women's and basically almost single-handedly took them to the gold medal against Australia.
Well, speaking of stars, here comes a big play here. Looks to scoop through. Defender gets that 5 really quickly. Puts herself in the position where she can make that touch. Waikato now really need to get on that grind, as you say, George.
Look at this Counties defence. They're up and back, mate. They're ready to take these guys on.
They really are showing the signs of a team that's had that extra rest. Waikato, here's the scoop. Here's Holly Gray. Gives it on the cut. Possibly numbers here if they want it wide. Just the execution lacking there, but their option was on. Counties will take possession. Still up 3-2.
Tony, I'm just looking to these ladies. There's a lot of wind out there, but they're still working those long balls. They're pretty crisp. Unfortunately, that wind is just disrupting the game a little bit. So if they rely on those long balls, if that's a certain part of their game, it's obviously evened them up with the opposition. Oh,
Right you are, George.
She's on the wrong team.
Well, bit of a turnover there, bit of lazy running, would you say, or a bit of deception?
I think she was 5, mate. There we go, direct. Nice touch.
Straight through. She wanted to take that all the way, really, but the touch is called. Waikato now. Good hard drive.
Beautiful, look at that.
Well, unfortunately, just narrow there from Waikato. Number 1, Alana Ashwell. But Waikato have looked strong in this half. They have driven hard. They have had their opportunities on offence. Forward pass there, possibly.
Number
Sub-box
16,
goes up.
Olivia Chapman, coming in to do some work there just to ease the pressure off the middles. She knows her place. She knows how to finish tries, touchdowns, as we call them in touch, tries in rugby. But for you new ones out there.
Whitney, Paul.
I might get my hand slapped from the touch purist calling it a try.
That's right, George. We've all done it. But looking for a touchdown now.
Lovey with the step. Waikato will hit the deck.
Lovely Woodhouse here. And now this is Watani. Paul. Using that pace there. Watani. Border ground there. Penalty given to Waikato. And this is their chance now to work it out. They want to get those subs off. You can already see the subs going off. Getting those fresh legs on is vital, isn't it, George?
Yeah, exactly. And if you look at some of their settle plays, if you look at Waikato now, they're working towards the box. So they're on for one set of D, one set of attack. Look, the attackers are going off. Here comes a fresh set of the team. Ooh.
Well, just as we say, that fresh legs spill the ball. Counties with a chance now to get a bit of position and territory at the same time.
Yeah, that rucking out, got midfield play, which is an advantage. So see if they can capitalise and get to the 5 and have an extra touch up their sleeve.
And now Davis plants there.
Davis, I've seen her around, and she's played for the New Zealand Open Mix. She's no slouch.
Space opens up here. Just
here
needs to link up, and it'll be a touchdown.
Looking long. Beautifully played by the winger, defensive winger, to stay out there.
Well, the wingers really are underrated in touch games sometimes. They do play a vital role.
I think they should be lecturers, mate, because they have to do a lot of reading in this game.
That's right. And a lot of watching.
It's one of the hardest positions in this game when it comes to defence. Do you go in? Do you stay out?
Decision making and positioning.
Dave Te Kapa sees that one as a forward pass, which puts Counties once again in a very good position to get to the 5.
Always a niggly one, that forward pass off the ruck, right? You want to get as much momentum as you can. You want to sprint onto that ball and get those yards, but just a little bit too eager there, and the pass has gone forward.
Yeah, to the armchair watchers out there, you may have seen a few more forward passes off the ruck that the referees may not have seen. But within the game now, the game is so fast, referees aren't picking all of that up. So if you look to the sidelines, when you get a chance, the referees on the sideline are up with the play on the defence, are more worried about the defence. So eyes can't be everywhere, so they do miss
opportunity
a couple.
here.
We go
I think that's a touchdown. Oh, she's called the touch. Hard to see from our vantage point up here, George, but that must have been an outstanding touch if she's made that.
Well, to make that touch and then get straight back in the hot seat and drive forward so hard. Look at this. This is exactly what they want.
Checks back in. There's that
they got them on
Holly
the back
Gray.
foot. There's no Counties players
So
going
hold
forward.
there,
There we
scoop
go.
straight through. Waikato could be right
Number
back in this with
11.
a touchdown here.
Over the top.
Recounting there, Counties with some solid defensive play. They've given up another set of 6, but that's much better than the touchdown, obviously.
WAI, number 11, beautiful scoop there. Counties just getting in the way there, getting a hand to it, unfortunately stopping a touchdown, I see.
And you can see the product of a good set of yards there, good roll line, how easy it is for the scooper to go through in that momentum.
Once again for the spectators out there watching this live, if it's your first time watching or you haven't watched too much touch, you'll see a lot of action happening on the 5 here, and it's a bit of a standoff. What the attack are trying to do is just pull the defense out a little bit so they can work the on the 5 moves.
Work those moves and try and manipulate the defense into doing what they want so they can run the right hole or find the ball out wide. Now Waikato here splits off. What will they do here? Long passes on.
Nice chop by number 5. Hands again. Get in the way for Counties.
Waikato now another set. This is the 3rd set in a row. They want to draw this game up. Currently trailing 3-2. A great opportunity to get right back in this one.
Holding. Feeds off.
That was on that. That wasn't quite on. They'll reset for another play.
Counties taking their time moving forward. Referee is telling them to move forward because you don't supposed to roll. You're supposed to make a touch before you can roll back. Oh, wait a second.
Intercept here for Counties Manukau. Will she go all the way? She looks like she's got the wheels all day. She's off. That's number 15 for Counties Manukau. That is Kahurangi Watani. Dives in. And that's a real game changer, isn't it, George?
Beautiful intercept and beautiful speed. 50-50 on the dive there. Almost winded herself, but can't take it away from a beautiful runaway there. Kahurangi Watani answers the prayers of Counties to give them a little buffer there. She's been in the New Zealand circuit for a long time, been overseas for a little while.
Well, here comes the replay here. So we've been provided with the wrong replay here. We'll just keep you updated with what's going on the field. Waikato's got the ball here on the 5-metre line. They look to attack. They're down by 2 now. They want to close that up.
Tony was so close to going the other way, and all of a sudden, Counties up by 2.
3 attacking sets, then give up an intercept try. That's got to hurt, doesn't it, George?
Going the distance. They couldn't have asked for a worse person to intercept that one, Tony.
Well, she had gas. I had my doubts. I thought she was going to get chased down in the first 5 when the defender was there, but she was gone. Absolutely gone.
Oh, her dad, Lance Watson, he wouldn't be happy you were doubting her.
Wasn't doubting her, Jules. The defender was right there. I thought she had her straight away, but she streaked away. Absolutely impressive pace. Well, here's our replay. Just what me and George are talking about here. Here comes the long ball picked out in the passing lane. Waisne's off.
Look at the form there. Beautiful.
Long strides.
Just so you know, she's an athletics Trans-Tasman title holder. She's done very well. She's in the provincial netball scene, and she's been a touch black as well.
The defender was half a metre away from her, and she's ended up 10 metres away. Touchdown there for Counties by the looks of it, but it was a forward pass, that last transfer.
Let's look for the referee's signal. Points over. Yep, that signal there calls a forward pass.
Great opportunity for Counties here to go 3 ahead, but just that last pass there. Now Waikato trailing by 2. Less than 10 left in this final now, the Open Women's Final. Declines to give that drive there. Forward pass was given for that before, understandable. This is Knock. And Hawkeye. Knock again. Waikato looking to set up a set play here. And Pompey gives it inside. Here we go. Pompey gives it. Short ball. Idea was there, just overran the pass slightly. Now Counties with the chance to drive it out, relieve that pressure. Counties again, this is Davis. And Paul. And Davis again.
Davis
chance here for
4.
Paul. She's good on the scoop. She's shown that. This is Paul. Gives it to Davis.
Oh, look for the long. Some nice young talent there working the ball very well. Merirangi, like I said, she's elusive, mate. You can't give her an inch.
Absolute danger in this game.
Look at the work rate. She was back up there for a touch. Or should we call it a tackle?
We could call that a tackle, George. This is the first penalty for rough play in this game here. That touch deemed too hard.
Look, she's back up again. She wants more. Look at those. Look at those touches, guys. Beautiful. No one wants to give an inch. These drivers, these people driving in with the touch are trying to get an advantage, but the defense don't want to give them an advantage, so they hold their ground with a nice positive touch.
Well, now Waikato back into this. Scoops
Nice
from the
good
base
pickup.
there. Defence is well set. 2 set for that.
Merirangi. I think she's going to be looking for the box because she's worked very hard out there. Here we go with a boxing play. Fresh subs coming on. Nice movement.
Set play here. They could look for a scoop here to end this set. Off they go, Counties, looking for that gap, looking for that
Jen
space.
Waka.
Straight through. Waka. Long ball on if
Experience.
she
There's
wants
the
it.
dive.
And touchdown there for Counties, I think. Referee takes those 2 steps, blows it. Done deal for Counties 5, and now Waikato 2. It's going to be tough for Waikato to come back from that, George.
What did I say, Tony? Watch out for that lady. She's ready for the World Cup. She's been training hard. Look at her.
That pace, though, George.
You'd think she was one of those under 18s I was talking about.
Waikato know all to do now, as we've got the replay coming up here. Step there, and she's gone straight through. This is Waka, great pace, and she's all on her own in the end goal. Just needs to pick out the option. There it is. Touchdown, Counties.
Tony, that defense ain't slow, mate. She's showing she's got the goodies. Inosa.
And Colossi. Now Chapman.
Fresh subs coming on for defense. And the score is...
And the score here, Counties 5, Waikato 2, with around 5 minutes remaining, maybe less, in this match. Waikato a lot to do, but like I have reminded you before, Canterbury did come back from 3 touchdowns down in the under-21 men's final before this to defeat Counties Manukau. Waikato lack of options
Nice
there.
second phase
phase if they want.
Got it. Nice shut defense. Winger Link coming in hard, stopping the pass going long.
Well, George, if you're the Waikato coach here, what would you say to your players there on the sideline? How do we get back into this?
Well, I'll tell you, I'll do exactly that. Put pressure on them, win the ball back on the 5 to get a fresh set.
Right, you are, George. The deficit will be 2 here if Waikato can score a touchdown. Currently behind by 3. The game is not over, though. There's a lot to play for still. This is Hawkeye.
This County defense is solid. They're working the referees very well, taking their time to get out of the 5 so they're not in a dangerous position. If you make the touch on the 5, it's hard work back to get to the try line. Nice second phase.
Second phase, it's on out wide.
Merirangi shooting in there for a touch, but the ball was actually released nicely.
Waikato looking for opportunity here, splits. Doesn't give it
Takes
back.
it
It's
with a
Pompey.
goosey.
Pompey straight through. This is a touchdown if she can link up.
Let's have a look to the referee. What's going on here?
That's right, George. Referee just deliberating a decision here, and he's gone for the penalty.
That waving of the hand signal. Offside, buddy.
So Waikato here, that can't say they haven't had their opportunities. Can they get one back here?
Monique Tukurangi in there, ready for action.
So you go with Waikato here now, splits away, goes for the out ball.
Nice long ball.
Hawkeye there,
Chopper.
scores it.
I like the look of that one. What do you reckon?
I think it's good, George.
The referee loves it too. This is exactly what we needed.
Exactly what the game needed. That's right, George. Counties 5, Waikato 3 now. Only 2 touchdowns in this, so it's not over yet.
How's our time going, Tony?
Well, less than 5 minutes to go here, but Waikato have taken the lead down to 2. Here comes the replay here.
Yeah, sorry. so we're just watching the game.
Oh, County's away here with the scoop, goes through, looks to link up. Referee calls the touch. Sorry for you guys at home, just having a couple of problems with the replay screen there. It's not quite syncing up with what we're seeing on our screen, but I can assure you that was a great touchdown there from Waikato to take the score back to 5-3.
This is where the tired legs come into play for Waikato. I know they're digging deep here. Here we go. County's getting up in the face there.
And that's it, surely. One touch will end it for Counties.
There we have it, folks. Hometown takes the Open Women's
Right, you are, George.
title.
At Bruce Pumwin Park, the home team, Counties Manukau, they've won that final 5-3. What do you think the features of that game were, George? A good competitive game.
It was very tight. It come down to the grind. It was back and forwards, backwards, forwards, back and forwards, and then these stars from Counties just come to play. Finishing off, Merirangi with the beautiful scoops. Veteran player looking for the World Cup. We have Jean Walker, that was exceptional there as well, taking the lead.
Start making your way to the grandstand, please, or the bottom of the finals field.
Well, just stick with us here for the highlights of this Open Women's game. Here we go, 5 minutes into the match here. Counties Manukau split to the left. Here's this quick hands me and George were talking about. 1, 2, 3 sets of hands. Lovely.
Nice touchdown, number 4. Takes the lead, 1-0.
More
Flick
first
on,
half action here.
Flick on, gets it out wide.
Counties.
Beautiful finish.
Love that dive.
Like I said,
All over it.
10 out of 10. Eat your heart out, Greg Laganis. Best dive of the day.
Can you hear me?
Now Counties, their third effort there. Great pickup by Chapman on the wing there, stretching full length. Dots it down 3-0 Counties.
She knows how to finish. She's a Bullets girl.
Can you hear me though? Can you hear me, boys?
Nice step in, nice finishing dive. Keeping the game nice and close. Into the 15th minute. Touch on the 5.
There's that hole, goes
Takes
straight
it short
through.
side, looks long. Beautiful pass.
Just the drop there. Waikato needed that to get back in the game, but they did get their own touchdown.
Long ball. Inside ball.
And we can talk about it all day, George. Pass and follow. Make yourself available.
Little saying the coaches used to say, if the ball goes away for you, the odds it's coming back to you.
That's right. Right you are, George. These highlights continue here. 22nd minute. Waikato on attack. Dunman split. Pompey goes through. Great piece of deception there. Good on them for not calling the phantom for Counties there. Links up. Easy.
There's a nice stop and step back there. Beautifully done.
28 minutes here.
Looking for the follow. Bounces out.
Touchdown Counties, and that really hurt the Waikato team there. That took them out to 3 touchdowns. 31 minutes here. Second half action. Waikato throw that intercept there, and there's Watani takes that intercept, and she was absolutely gone burgers as soon as she got that.
I think that was the changing of the guard of the tournament. They kept it beautifully for Counties.
Apologies for ever doubting the speed of that individual.
Yeah, watch yourself when you go to the car park today, mate.
35 minutes in, George.
Yep, look with the wrap coming around. She goes herself. Jinx inside. There's that lady again. Jean Walker goes all the way. Looking. Someone's equally as fast to be there. Boom. Touchdown. Nice finish.
38 minutes in here. Waikato here chasing the game.
Chucks it long.
Chucks along there. Defence is outnumbered. Touchdown there for Hawkeye and Waikato. It's a consolation for them. All right, well, we've got some post-match interviews here down on the sideline. We'll be joined soon by the captain of Waikato.
So we're here with Mary Nock from the Open Women's Waikato team, and how was that, Mary? Oh, it was definitely an awesome game, very intense. County's got a good lead out, 3-1 at half time. They got up 3-0, and unfortunately we just couldn't fight it back.
So what do you think your strengths were in that game, and maybe your weaknesses too, where you know, let them get away with the win?
Yeah, they did awesome up the middle, definitely on their yards. They got down to that line easy. We couldn't put pressure on. They did really well on the line with their quickies plays. They got some beautiful dive pass, and they just had all the options to score. You know, we fought right to the end. I'm really proud of the girls, but like I said, they got up by 3 and we just couldn't fight it back.
Oh well, thanks for that, Mingy.
Thank you.
All right, thanks to the Waikato captain there, Midi Knock. And that's the Open Women's Final there from Bruce Women Park, 2015 HYNDS Touch Nationals. Stay with us again though, that's 2 finals down, 2 to go. Okay, hold on, we've got another interview here. We've got the
that's what we've done from the first game, and we just had to believe in ourselves and push right through and fight the arm wrestle pretty much.
Yeah. And what do you think? Was there any players that you want to acknowledge, or you think that they did really well in that game?
I think our youth players really stepped up. I mean, it's a whole nother level. They're used to the junior touch, but coming in the Open Women's grade, they stepped up and they slotted in just perfectly with us veterans hanging around still.
Was it the intensity that you thought you were going to come up against?
Definitely. We've played Waikato numerous years now in that final, and we've always been bridesmaids. So we knew that we had to fight for the whole 40 minutes. There was never going to be a free roll anywhere.
Congratulations, Jen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is it,
Okay, as me and George were saying, that was the Open Women's Final. Counties have defeated Waikato there 5-3 to take their 2015 Open Women's grade. Stay with us though, that's 2 finals down, 2 to go. Open Mixed Final coming up, Horowhenua Kapiti versus Auckland. That's right, George?
That's right, mate. It's going to be a boomer.
Stay with us.